Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 Mare Nostrum, playing as Venice, but not for long. We are almost certainly going to form Italy in this video. We need to win this war first. I think getting one fort really against Sicily might be enough to knock them out of the war. I'm not sure I want to march into Messina. That might be a bit risky. Estates. Oh my god, we have estates now. Holy crap. Because we are a presidential dictatorship. If you missed that last time, we are no longer a merchant republic. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we need to look at our estates. So let's look around here. Alright, the burghers are happy. The clergy expect 15%. The nobility, 10%. So there's still manpower recovery speed. Tax modifier, trade efficiency. Wow, we haven't played with this since we were playing with Russia. We gotta figure all this out. Interesting. Territories cannot be held off, or handed off, I should say, to an estate. Interesting. Well, this has a lot of manpower, but also a lot of taxes. I'm going to hand this off to the nobility. Let's hand you off to the clergy. We'll hand Mantua off to the clergy. Dalmatia, Ragusa. Ragusa will go to the burghers, because this is very much a trading province. Dalmatia shall go to the nobility. This shall go to the nobility. This shall go to the traders, the burghers. Let's see, the clergy want more. Where's my unrest? Romagna? Yeah, well, I can't hand that off to the clergy, never mind. Tyrol. Nope. Navarra. You're reformed. Yeah, let's hand you off to the clergy. Still not enough? Need one more. Okay. How about, this one, Silistria. And that will shut them up just fine. Okay. Good, good. Alright. So, Sicily. Would you like to just get out of the war? White peace? You won't give me anything. I can just get you out. Don't need you to break off with Corsica. You're fine. Just get out. Get out of this war, please. Thank you, Sicily. You're done. Alright, Mr. Pope Man, I am taking Rome, and there's nothing you can do about it. I feel like we can take a bit more, because everyone who could join a coalition is already in a kind of massive war, and we're going to have truce timers with pretty much all of these people by the end of it. So, this is kind of an opportunity to take a lot. It's going to upset a ton of people, though. Castile could join. Ooh, ouch. Revoke your cores on those territories. I don't need to return anything to Naples. We'll take your war reps. I could take this as well. It's not worth a lot. No, let's just take this for now. This is about as greedy as I feel like we can afford to be. Done. Thank you very much. Overextension is dangerously high. Core, core, core. That's all we got. Alright. Once that core is done, we will be able to form Italy. The Papal State. The deep devotion of the Roman Catholics to Rome, or in Rome, has awakened a desire for an independent state ruled by popes of the Church. A large part of the population has expressed support for the idea of such establishment and is now turned to Ottavio Chioggia for approval. That's our current dictator. We will never support such a state. Rome is rightfully theirs. No. No, I will not cede Rome to the Papal State. This is going to cost me a bit, but there we go. That's the end of that. The Papal State still exists, but here's the occupation of Rome. That's a nasty event. But it will go away once we become Italy. Mamluks joined a military coalition. Again. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Let's get these units all over somewhere useful. Alright, we can take some diplomatic tech, get ahead of time, and I think I will. Done. Okay. We have a lot of manpower. Bremen will give stuff to Bohemia. How is the war looking? Very heavily in our favor right now. We can help that along by sieging down, let's say, Castile, which Portugal is already helping with. I'm going to send a stack to Castile, siege down a couple forts, get them out of here. And we'll see what else we can do. Corsica enters a military coalition. You. Get down to Toledo. Siege down the Castilian capital, please. Okay. How are these armies looking? Well, let's do a shuffle split. Just get them a little bit better balanced. Alright, who else would you want to target in this war? You're already working down Memmingen. Go to Cleves. There's a few armies up here. Why don't we go siege down, like, Holland and... oh, that's already done. They're already sieging all of this. Okay. Hungary? Sure. I think we fight Hungary. Let's go ahead and start sending some troops up that direction. I will put this leader in charge here. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to forming Italy. The people demand democracy. We have abandoned kings. Let us abandon despots. The people, having seen the old institutions overthrown, are beginning to view us as another absolutist monarchy hiding in the veneer of modern government. A man of the people. Lose 10 more Republican tradition. Ankara. Where are you? Way over here. Jeez. Send an army that way. And you just come down here for now. I don't think I want the Republican tradition. I'm not sure what's going to happen now that we're already a dictatorship, but I don't want to risk losing what progress we've made. Once you get down to 0, I think you become outright a monarchy. But yeah. Whoop. What? That was fast! Holy hell! Come back. You go to Madrid. Find some mountains or something. Highlands? Mountains. Go here. Take the leader off. Put the leader here. We need to put that down. I can't afford to lose my coring progress on Rome. That's a lot of papal separatists, and that happened really, really freaking fast. Jeez, dude. Jeez. Go to Ankara. Okay, we can put this down, I think. I mean, that's a lot of stinking separatists. But let's see what we can do. There we go. It's looking pretty good. That is a huge front line there, sir. Oh, don't roll zeros. Thank God for the fire value. I should not have crossed the river. That actually wasn't very intelligent. My God, I'm losing so many men. Why did I just get a whole bunch of morale back? Oh, these guys just came in... oh! Well, thank you, guys. That was kind of you. I wasn't expecting it. Huh. My allies just helped me put down some separatists. I could probably do that with these guys. Oh, shoot. The event just popped. Well, there's the Republican tradition I didn't want. Damn it. I thought I had at least a couple more weeks. I'm playing very sloppily right now. Did I mention I'm sick? I feel like that gives me a pass. Or at least it should. New Pope. Portugal is the Curia controller. That's fun. Alright, you need to sit back and just retrain your troops for a bit. Let's go do some things to Hungary. Pest. I think that's like Budapest or something. I'm screwing up. I'm screwing up. I didn't know it was possible for me to suck so bad. I did know that, but seriously though, this is just embarrassing. There's the Siege of Toledo. That was shockingly fast. Holy crap. How's Castile looking in this war? Still high. High war enthusiasm, I mean to say. Let's just siege down a few more provinces for them. Get their war exhaustion way up there. Complaints about a bailiff. We're gonna execute him. How is the core of Rome? Almost 50% complete. It's gonna be a while. Much to my chagrin. Let's start making our way toward their capital. There's La Mancha. Where are your troops going? I want to crush that little one stack. You're going up into the Commonwealth, are you? Okay. Helra will have to give Bohemia some stuff, okay. More tech, military tech. I could get ahead. No. Not worth it. Hold on to the points. We'll see if we can do anything useful later. I do not need this many forts. I have way too many. I don't need this one in Napoli. I don't need this one in Siena. I don't need this one in Parma. The rest of them are fine for now, though. Should save me a tiny bit of money. Here comes Sweden! Sweden's on the side of the Catholic League. That doesn't happen very often. Administrative monarchy for Switzerland. These guys have almost fully reinforced already. That was pretty quick, actually. Not bad. Let's start moving toward this fort. We're gonna knock Hungary right out of this war. Which is good. That'll be a major contributor. And it should weaken the front down here a little bit, put the Commonwealth in a nasty spot. The Commonwealth, of course, is by a long shot the most powerful nation in this Catholic League. I'm kind of hoping that Bohemia does some really nasty things to them in the peace deal. I mean, if we can get enough forts occupied, maybe they can split them up a little bit, you know? That'd be great. The Commonwealth is easily my biggest threat in the game right now. Besides France, but France and I are friends, technically. At least for the time being. Ottomans. I am going to claim this one. Thank you. That siege is done. Why do I care? Why would I care if a siege was done here? That doesn't strike me as very relevant. Huh. I don't know. Let's put this really good leader in charge over here. And down in Castile, I guess we'll continue to occupy you. And drive up your war exhaustion. Those are two major contributors, Castile and Hungary. And we are going to knock them out of the war for you, Bohemia. Knock them right out. I do not want this to end in a white peace. I want this to be a solid win for the Catholics, because then we can get a Catholic Empire event. Which is, where? Triggered modifiers. Yeah, there's the occupation of Rome. Conquest of Jerusalem. Ooh. Would love to have that. Conquest of Mecca. Catholic Empire, there it is. So if we can win... The Holy Roman Empire has an official unchangeable faith. Right. So if we win this, we'll get the Catholic Empire modifier that's better missionary strength, tolerance of the true faith, and imperial authority increase. We don't care about the imperial authority, but the other stuff, I mean, that's some nice passive bonuses to have for the rest of the game. I'm not opposed to that. My president. Oh, that is so weird to see. Alright, 80 summit percent done with Rome. We're so dang close. So dang close. What's this? Salzburg, Hungary, Commonwealth, Sicily, Papal State. Some Catholics. Yearly papal influence, -10. My god. No. Counter-Reformation, tech cost. No. Italian nation, Rome. Oh, we have to be at peace. Right, we're gonna have to win this war then. Okay, well, all the more reason to actually help finish it off faster. Let's go ahead and get our siege, our other general in charge here. We'll take a little less losses. Send them around. There goes that siege. Holland is now out of the war. Good. Good, good, good. Trading in wine. Like, the game just cannot make up its mind as to whether or not I trade in wine. I think it's fairly obvious. I trade in wine, and I had a very excellent vintage last year. You may not have heard the news. But I did. It was great. Look at us. Look at us go. Alright, Castile. We are going to finish occupying the Iberian Peninsula. Pretty easily, I think. Castile has 11,000 infantry, 4,000 cavalry, and 8,000 cannons, so knocking them out of the war will be very beneficial. Hungary has 10,000 infantry. Not very many cavalry at all. Not very many cannons at all, but still. Every little bit helps. Every little bit. Okay, that's done. There we go. Systematically march throughout all of Hungary. Drive up that war exhaustion. Get some war participation and all that. It'll be great. My papal influence, I feel like, is going down because I have an occupation of Rome. Dang it all, I need to frickin' become Italy. Austrian separatists are going to fire now. You know what? It's fine. Go ahead. Fire as many of these guys as you want. I don't even care. Because guess what? We have a ton of allies who will gather up and kill things for me, including Austria, by the way. The Austrians will kill their own separatists. So yeah, go ahead and fire. I don't even care. Kazan will cede things to Muscovy. Okay. There goes Sevilla. Let's go up to Salamanca. Let's go to Barcelona. And we can't deal with the Castilian colonies, but in the meantime, at least, that should knock them out pretty easily. Yeah, let's go ahead and convert Lucca, or Lucca. I think it's Lucca. Get those reformed out of here. Corruption's doing just fine right now, even with the yearly government corruption. Okay. So yeah, it looks like this video we're not going to become Italy, which is very disappointing. But nothing we can do until this dang war is over. Gosh dang it, another thing is freaking reformed. Damn you. Alright. That finishes off Castile pretty nicely. Portugal can take care of the rest. Who is left? No one to my south or my west. Good. That means I can focus my troops on one line. We're having one heck of a time getting Memmingen out of here. We could do some sieges against Saxony, and since they are the war leader for our opponents, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I don't want to get too far away from the rest of the armies, so let's march these up toward Tyrol for now. Maybe we can put this down while we kind of sit back and let our manpower recover a little bit. Although our manpower is doing shockingly well right now, despite what's going on. And there goes Pest, Budapest. Very good. Alright, you guys, march toward this fort. You guys, march into Moldavia. Let's start sieging the Commonwealth. Not too aggressively. Oh! Crimean separatists. Bad time for you, Commonwealth. I don't think you're going to lose, but that's some manpower lost. Nice. Hungary is out, and they gave stuff to the frickin' Ottomans. Bohemia, that was the wrong call. But okay. Venice gets 6 ducats. We didn't get much, but... Alright. Ooh! Bulgaria is back! Again! I'm immediately going to go ahead and start building a spy network on you, and we'll take this one province. Why not? Oh, we just got frickin' black flagged. There we go. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to have to wait until next time, I think, to end this. We need to end this war, then I will click the button and become Italy. It's the first thing I'm going to do. You better believe it. We're going to become Italy as fast as possible. Rebels just broke the Mamluks. Ooh, and they went bankrupt. They're weak. Huh. And we have Syrian separatists. Ouch. Well, either way. We're going to deal with all that next time, though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.